Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Aaron with U-Haul. On a lot of wiring repairs or on trailer wiring installations, it's required to use butt connectors to hook up your wires or to fix any cut wires. So we're going to show you how to use a heat shrink butt connector and how it properly insulates and protects your wires from the elements. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now to look at the advantages of using a heat shrink butt connector, we're going to take a look at a normal butt connector on this wire right here. Now it has a strong connection, but one of the disadvantages of using this is that if you look in between the wire and the butt connector, there's lots of room in it, which gives it space for corrosion, dirt, water, any type of element to get in and weaken that connection, which may cause it to come apart over time. Now, the advantage of using a heat shrink butt connector is that these ends shrink over the wires, which insulates it and keeps those elements out. So let's show you how to hook that up. We have a wire right here that has a two-end strip to our size. And you always want to make sure that your butt connector is the right size for your gauge of wire. Once you have that in, we're just going to put the butt connector over that wire. And we're going to crimp it on using some pliers. And you're going to want to make sure it's nice and tight. And then you'll take your other wire and you'll put it in the other side. And it does help to twist the end of those wires so that none of them come loose and keep you from getting inside that butt connector. Once you have that in, we'll just repeat and we'll get it nice and tight with our wire crimpers. Now we're going to pull on it. We're just going to tug nice and hard because we want to make sure that it won't come apart and we got a good connection in there. Now we're going to need a heat source. We like to use a butane torch. It comes with this shield that just sits right around the wire, which allows us to get a nice even heat source on that butt connector. So we're going to take our butane torch, we're going to turn it on, and then you can see as we rotate it, because if we stay in one place it may burn and we want to avoid that. But we're going to rotate it around and you can see it shrink right around till it's nice and tight. And then we'll go onto the other side as well. So we'll hold both of these up. You can tell that, okay, they both have good connections, but you can clearly see that the heat shrink butt connector has become more insulated, which will keep out other elements, which makes this a more lasting connection than just a normal butt connector. Hopefully this helps you on your next wiring installation or wiring repair. If you have any questions about it, you can visit your closest U-Haul Hitch Center or at uhaulhitches.com. And if you like these type of videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us.